But what we need is, you have said it here, come to our offices. Let's record these things in our offices. Let's do it in the legal manner. We cannot prosecute in the public prosecution, in the public space. We need it done in the right manner. And that's the only way. Diana, and I feel what you are telling us completely. Come to our offices. Let's work together like that. Let's have even witness protecting in all our ways how we can handle this matter. We feel the pain, and we know no one is immune in this process. Today I'm in IPOA, tomorrow I am not. Our children are all outside there, all of them. So we cannot say this is our one issue that we can ignore. We cannot. We need help. We need all kind of evidence that we can have, so we can push this issue forward. We are all together in this. There is no way that I'm saying that it doesn't happen to anybody. It's all of us inside this thing. And nobody is going to say that we are safe from it. So what we really need, let's come together, let's work together, let's push this agenda forward. We have shortage of resources in our IPOA. We are overstretched. We cannot be in every sector, but if we partner with social justice centers, if we justice with everything else, we'll be able to move forward. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Fatma. Coming back to Tess, if I may have your attention, Diana mentioned an inquest, and there is the issue of reparations. Is it enough for people that were tortured and even experienced the impact and the effects of the protest to get justice? Is it enough?
Thank you very much. It is not enough because it is not being done. If I may retaliate, the mission of IPOA to conduct impartial and independent investigations, inspections, audits, and monitoring of the National Police Service to prevent impunity and enhance professionalism in the interest of the public. We the people, the sovereign of this country is we the people. When that inquest was supposed to be done, they are not doing it. They are telling us to go to their offices. We are in an era of social media. We are not in 1972, where when someone is brutally killed, abducted by the police, it cannot be seen out there. Bodies are being found everywhere. Today, bodies have been found at Mukurwa. Are they investigating? Are they acting suo moto? Yet it is an independent body that can act suo moto to process those inquests. Are they doing that? She's saying that they don't have the budget. Have they come to the Mwananchi to tell us that? Are they waiting that when we need them, it's when they come and tell us that failure? Why are they not doing what they're supposed to do? It is not enough until it is done.
Thank you so much. Joshua, coming to you, you are a victim. What support do you need, not only you, but also from your family, because they experience the whole ordeal, even as you get abducted? What do you think are the initial supports that you need, you and your immediate family members?
Thank you. I think before I get to the question as to what support I need, myself as an individual and the family, let me speak to this issue just a little bit. A few days before we got to Thursday, the second biggest protest, so many MPs in Parliament were saying that these are photoshopped, photos have been photoshopped, and these are not real figures, these are not real protesters. These are just, young people young children. They were actually calling us kids from middle-class families with Uber and iPhones and everything. Until they saw the real deal on Tuesday, the 25th of June. So there's that illusion at IPOA. They're still imagining that these abductions are not real. They're still imagining that, these people go missing and then they are found dead or some found tortured. These are just jokes, all right? Even with the bullets in people's bodies, they still think this is a joke. Or they think there's a special group of people somewhere that are not the police or that are not being, patronized by the government that are doing these killings. So the IPOA live or they are working, I don't know whether they're working really, under an illusion that these are false abductions, these are false killings, and probably I think in their heads they think no one has been killed so far by the police, because they want the victims, all right, to present evidence. They want the victims to come and report. How can a dead person come and report at IPOA? How can a dead person actually come to you to report? Today I've seen they've given about 14 names. I've seen the post they made about 14 names calling us to, I think I was one of them, to go and report at IPOA. Did you even mind that maybe some of us are not walking? I remember the first day I could not walk. When I was picked, I could not walk. I could not speak. All right? Or are you going to wait until all of us are fine, can speak, can walk, so that you start when everything is all cool and now you can hide behind all that calmness? I think it's time we just call them out. And all of them should go out, should go home. Now, as to the support, and I don't want to speak just for myself. I am very alive to the fact that most of the abductees have not come out to speak, which I understand. I also have a right. I should have been resting somewhere on the bed and trying to, to heal. Right now, someone is hugging me here, and someone can't hug you because your body is not yours. But I'm coming out because I know if no one is going to speak to this issue, then we shall be sanitizing the government by our inactions. So then it is just important that we speak. That is why some of us are coming out to speak. Not that we are okay, not that we are fine, not that we are fully healed. We are not. But because we want this in the heat of passion, when still we understand the importance of all these slogans we've been chanting, we have to come out. I am under the care of two people currently. And every once in a while they come to check on me. Sometimes I shout in the night, something I've never done before. I don't know whether I used to do, but people who used to be close to me never told me that I used to shout in the night. The very first day when I slept, well, I couldn't catch sleep, but when I went to sleep, I fought someone who was sleeping next to me. Just woke up and fought. I didn't know this was happening. They reported to me the following day. I've had serious issues of sleeping. Sometimes I just zone out. All right? So, number one is we need to be supported psychosocially. We need to, of course, I've started conversations with some counseling psychologists, but I don't think all the abductees have a pleasure of getting such people. So it is important that this is brought to the attention of everyone else, that we need to be supported by counselors, counseling psychologists, psychiatrists, and everyone else who can support us mentally. Those of us who've incurred charges in hospitals, I remember the first day when I went to the hospital, we had some charges that we incurred. Mm-hmm. And afterwards, I've been going to the hospital. I've gone to the hospital like 4 times now. Every time going for reviews, every time going for checkup. And my left arm is still not functioning. Why? Because I don't know really why, but they can't find what's up with my arm, especially the upper part of my left arm. So such things, you don't really know what's happening. Maybe we are going to the hospitals where they can't get to know what's up. If we could just afford to go to a better hospital, all right, where such things can be checked, where such scans can be taken, so that we get to understand what's happening. Some of these people will be coming forward, and you may think they are okay, they are walking, they are okay, but deep down in their bodies, they have some injuries that they cannot show you. Also, I think it's just in order that the mental torture that we've gone through, and this is not a burden I'm going to put to the general public. This is a burden I'm going to put to those who are behind the abductions and killings. May we be compensated.
Thank you, Joshua. Diana, coming to you, one of the things that I picked from Joshua is the fact that a lot of the victims